For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I'm a journalist for the Daily Deposit. My partner Sal and I interview the citizens of Super City, investigating incidents and exploits, and helping where we can, holding the powerful accountable. Because heroes don't do paperwork. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, Angus, joined as always by my co-host Sal.
Hello.
We are reporters here in Super City, and we're here to bring you the news.
We certainly are. And what news we have to bring today?
Yeah. Sal kind of said he had something special planned for me, kind of as a surprise. We've been working here for a while, and I think you just kind of wanted to, you said make my day, but you did it in like a weird gruff way. You said, Angus, I want to make your day.
Yeah, you're not doing it right at all here.
Do it again then.
Angus, I want to make your day.
Angus, I want to make your day.
That's closer.
Day.
That's closer.
Day.
Yeah, you got a lilt up at the end there.
Because it's nice. It's not actually scary.
It's supposed to be nice.
Yeah. No, wow.
But I wanted to give it the air of gravitas, so
your face,
you would pay attention.
When you do say it, your face has lines appear on it that I've never seen it make before. Yeah. Your face becomes like an old catcher's mitt.
Some people have laugh lines. Mm-hmm. Others have crow's feet. Sure. I myself have generosity wrinkles.
Good.
And so whenever I'm doing a generous act, my face crinkles in such a way that my generosity wrinkles shine through.
I think they're starting to happen right now. I can kind of hear the skin. Skin.
You hear the puckering.
it's puckering. That's it. The skin is bunching up and puckering, and that's what it is. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, good.
On a warm day when the sweat is cascading, it's you can see the wrinkles glisten.
Okay.
If I'm being generous. If I'm not being generous, you won't see them. So.
Well, I can tell you're being generous, so I figured maybe do you want to just get into it? Should we talk about work at all, or like what?
I think in order to satisfy our podcast requirement of bringing you news about the events both big and small within Super City, we should at least cover maybe one or two headlines, what I'm working on, what you're working on. Maybe we riff on it. Who knows?
Absolutely. An excellent idea. I just didn't want to take too much of the reins. I know this was your special idea, so I didn't want to. Okay. I can go first if you want.
Oh, please. Yeah.
All right. I'm still working on a title, but basically, Super City's Centaurist Party stuck on decision between creating abject hellscape and allowing districts to be more walkable.
Sorry, could you?
Yeah, it's a little wordy.
No.
And might work better on paper. Super City's Centaurist Party stuck on decision, kind of split down the middle, between creating abject hellscape and allowing districts to be more walkable. So that's kind of that's the decision. Obviously, people will know the Centaurist Party in Super City is of course one of the. It's more of a they claim to be center leaning, and of course they are predominantly centaurs,
of course. And you're saying that, and they are. So they're just a tour group, a group of tours.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're saying that they're stuck on a decision between just ruining everything, and making a mild improvement to pretty much general life.
And if I had,
it is a tough decision.
If I had to take a guess. And this is kind of what I'm trying to research here. Right. My guess is the animal part of each of those people is more inclined to make districts a little bit more walkable, and the human side is the one that wants to burn this planet into the ground for just the slightest bit of profit incentive.
Right. It's interesting from the humanity perspective, and I don't want to speak for all of humanity here. I certainly wouldn't dare to think that I understand the entirety of the human condition, but frequently humanity uses terminology like conquer, rule, claim. These are very control. These are words that have aggression sort of baked into them. It's never about thrive.
Cooperation,
It's never about
thriving.
cooperation. It's never about
Yeah, yeah,
figuring out how we could fit into the
yeah.
established system.
Yeah,
Um,
it's never it's like, how do we have cars? How do
right.
we bend this city to
Yeah.
better fit cars, rather than ever taking a second to be like, well, maybe we could just walk a few
Why
more
doesn't
places.
nature get on board,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Um,
well,
yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on.
I'm hopefully leaning toward, or sorry, I'm not, I'm not hoping I lean. I know I lean towards the walkable cities,
Hmm.
and I'm hoping the tours, all the tours, Minotaurs, Centaurs, Minotaurs, Salmon tours, all the tours lean that way too. But,
Hmm.
and this is important, this is a democracy, and so if the people vote for Hellscape, that that's that's
I
the system.
don't. I it sucks that we have to be like, well, the people voted for this, so
The
this is what
majority
has to
rules.
happen.
Yep.
You know what? And I think whichever way it goes, Sal, and if it goes towards, and honestly, it's signaling a bit that they're going towards Hellscape, just because you can, a couple well placed sugar cubes really get the centaurs over there. But I think whatever happens, whatever the outcome, if it's in our favor, we should fight to keep it that way. And if
Right.
it's not in our favor, we should we should fight to change it. I don't think if it goes their way, I don't think we should just kind of throw our hands up in the air and be like, "Well, I guess it's got to be the bad one then."
Um. All right. Well, it's okay for us to have disagreements.
Okay. Just
I
like,
I don't know what to
no,
tell you. I guess I'm on the side of democracy.
no,
If
I
the
am
people
too.
vote for ending the world, then maybe that's the way we go.
But just like, but what if they're fed tons of propaganda that's
Right.
then like, hey, ending the world is actually going to be really good for us,
Right.
um and they're being lied to, then I think we really should fight. Obviously, I'm for democracy too. I just want,
Right.
that's why I think the news is so important. I think we need to
Of
get these
course.
stories out as unbiased as possible. And maybe I should change abject hellscape to literal hellscape.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Abject
know.
it has sort of like an opinion
Yeah,
aspect to it.
who knows if it's going to be to the maximum negative degree. There could
Will
be
literal
worse
devils
hellscapes.
be there? Because if there's not, then it's not literally a hellscape.
I know. Okay. I'll have to be careful. Okay. I've got to change some words around. Okay. I'll work on that. Do you have anything you're tackling right
Yeah,
now?
I do. It's funny. Both of us are kind of in line with each other this week.
Oh, really?
Well, I kind of in the same neighborhood, certainly.
Sure.
But here, excavation crews continue to remove bodies from building collapse. Casualty count unknown. There's no joke there. There's nobody headline. There's
Just
just a tragedy.
it's just a tragedy. We got to report on those two. So a building collapsed, and an unknown number of people are dead
Exactly.
or
Exactly.
dying. Dead or dying.
Exactly, precisely. Now I know what the people at home are thinking. Bit of a downer. I come
Mhm.
to this podcast because normally Angus and Sal put a fun, uplifting twist on the news.
Yeah, we try
Um,
to.
we try to, but it's important to hear these stories. I will say, to sort of give it that playfulness, this collapse did happen in the Jenga district. Kind of, kind of matter
Well,
of time.
so I think, and maybe this is
Oh, I just
maybe
got an
this.
update. They found more.
Oh God, I just think. Oh, so Sal, maybe you and I disagree about this. Then I know you do have some of your libertarian leanings. God, that's very hard to say. Libertarian leanings.
Of course.
In the past, you're very like, you're like, I want to control my property. I want to be able to do what booby trapping and whatnot.
Of
I
course.
think maybe it's unethical to have an entire district of a city made up of buildings, skyscrapers,
Right.
that are just precariously perched blocks that aren't actually glued or fastened together in any way. I personally, and I think it's also irresponsible to every day take a couple of those pieces out and build the things higher.
See, this is
I
where I
think that's
disagree with.
unethical.
This is where I disagree with you. I find it rather elitist to assume that you need to be an architect to make building decisions.
I just think this is why people go to school. They go to school to learn to do these things so that they don't get people killed. Like I'm all for, like, I want people to be safe.
Of course, and I want people to be safe too. No doubt here. I'm not saying let's be dangerous. Who's saying that? I didn't say that. What I'm saying is it's rather elitist to assume that by default, an architect is the only one who understands how to build a building. Beavers aren't architects. They build dams all the time. Are you saying that we should revoke a beaver's right to build a dam? Mr. Harmony with Nature? Starting to sound pretty elitist to the beaver tours.
I don't know. Even beavers know. I don't know. I just feel like even beavers know that you gotta like put some like mud and stuff between the cracks, you know?
Mud and stuff sounding real architecture-y.
Well, they've got mortar. It's primitive, but you know. All right. Okay. Well, we'll have to agree to disagree. I, for one, think those people died for no reason.
Once again, we don't know they're all dead. But
that's true.
Based on the pictures I've seen,
well, who do they have out there? Who do they have out there putting it back to get like?
They got Tonka construction crew on scene, of course.
With the plastic trucks, they're life-size trucks. They're big trucks, but they're plastic.
They're made of plastic, yes. Well, keeping down costs.
That just seems ineffective.
Let's see here. Oh, they got the rescue heroes on site. So that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, they got those big thick feet.
Who else? Oh, they got that new one on the scene there. The Paw Patrol.
The dogs, the wild dogs that go around.
Sorry, no, I might not have pronounced that right. Paw Patrol, the father troll.
We have. I don't know if you remember this, but I think I also covered Paw Patrol in a story. So it's good to see Paw Patrol is out there still
getting work.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were talking about that rabid pack of dogs that is going around doing good deeds.
No. They had to be put down.
Oh no!
They weren't spayed. They weren't neutered.
So
they were feeding like wildfire.
So just after every good deed, those dogs would just go to town on each other.
Yep. I believe the term they used was a euphoria orgy.
Oh wow! Mm-hmm. I gotta watch that show. I keep hearing that show's really good. All right. Well, that's the news for today.
That's the news.
I guess.
All right.
Stick around for more. What do we got coming up, Sal?
So this is the thing that Angus was referring to at the start of the show before things took a twist.
Yeah.
Before things took a turn. I have arranged for a special guest to come on the show today to have a special one-on-one session with Angus. Now, I don't want to reveal what that session is about, but rest assured, listeners and Angus, that this is a gift, and I want Angus to enjoy the experience that's coming to him. Now, it is a private session, so I do need to excuse myself for this to be completed.
Okay. Do I need to do anything to prep for this? Do I need to
I would say
should I shower? Should I?
I've been telling you to shower daily for months, ever since this whole power of yours manifested. Showering's a requirement by default for you.
Well, I just I do every couple days. I just feel like
every couple days.
Yeah, like
you build up grime faster than the bottom of a dish drying rack.
Okay, well, you might be right. Okay, maybe I should. Okay. No, if this is going to involve any kind of physicality, because I don't know what's planned. It's very private. Oh, okay. Things are going to get okay. This is very exciting.
And I will say there will be something of a happy ending.
Okay. Well, I definitely. Wow, this is honestly, so this is wow. This is how to. I wasn't expecting this. But you know what? Hey, try anything once, right? So I will. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna come back here into this makes sense why we got the little conference room. We booked out the conference room.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I guess I'll just take a shower and then maybe I'll lay down on this table or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, great.
You can lay down on the table.
Okay.
You probably want to take your shirt off at the very least.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And what else?
I'm gonna come out of the shower in just a towel. I guess I could just go straight to the table. Okay. All right, cool. Wow, this is and you want me to keep rolling through all this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this will be great content.
Okay,
this is kind of like an unexplored area of Super City that we never really talked about.
we haven't. And honestly, to be honest, I'm game. We've been desperate for money, so maybe there's some way we could monetize this after hours part of the show. This little late, after, a bit of a relaxation, a bit after the you know what I mean? Like this second phase of the show. We might have to put this behind a paywall. I'm just throwing ideas out there. All right, but
I'll maybe get clarification from what you mean later. But look, they're gonna be here soon. I gotta go. I know we have to do our advertisements. You need to shower.
Yes.
And then we can hash out the details after.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. All right. We'll be right back.
All right. Goodbye, listeners.
Have you ever seen those lists on the internet that's like top 5 sandwich toppings, top 5 movies of the year, top 5 celebrities who have a very punchable face? You know what I'm talking about. The point is, all these lists drive us crazy because we have no idea who made them and how they even narrowed down their top 5 list. That's where my podcast comes in. My name is Tung La, and I am the host of Ranked, top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter. In every episode, with the help of a motley crew of self-proclaimed experts, we debate, battle, and work together, showing you the entire process of how we got there, to create a top 5 list of any and every topic we can think of, like top 5 brunch menu items, top 5 fictional dogs, top 5 90s songs, top 5 Steves? The list goes on, and we will not rest till we rank basically everything. So join us every second Thursday in the Pod Cavern for Ranked, top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Oh, wow, that was nice. Good water pressure for a newspaper office. All right, I'm gonna just. Oh God, my back. I really needed this. My back has been super stiff lately. I'm just gonna. Oh, okay.
You decent in there? Safe to come in?
Yeah, come on in. Just
all right, perfect. Hi there. My name's Matthew.
Oh, hi.
Oh, good. You already have your clothing off. Excellent. Good.
Yeah. Hey, Matthew. I'm Angus.
Nice to meet you.
Did Sal send you?
Yeah. This is for the 2:00 appointment, right?
Yeah. It's a hair.
Just make sure I got the right person here. Fleshy, monstrosity, bulging.
Yep, that's
pussy.
There's
may not be showered.
No, I did just shower.
Oh, what a happy surprise!
But I just Sal sent you specifically for me.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I don't want to be a prude. I am open to new experiences. So
good,
I guess just
good.
So
good.
Okay. Good. How do we do this? Should we talk a bit first? Do you want to like?
It's important. So for my process, it's important for me to get to know you, my client.
Okay.
I would hate to just assume I know your needs. So let's get talking. Let's get to know each other, right? This is new for you, I'm sure. Sal was very clear that this is you've never done anything like this before.
This is my first time doing anything in this professional capacity, I would say. Like I've I've dabbled with this kind of thing in the past, but not that was more of a private personal relationship, and this is a bit more of a professional transaction that I'm not exactly used to. And but you know what? I'm trying new things. I'm trying to broaden my horizons,
I want you to rest assured that what you've just told me here is totally normal of the majority of my clientele. All right.
Okay.
They've maybe dabbled with it a little bit here and there, but this is their first time really taking that step in. And I want you to rest assured that I'm a professional, a consummate professional. Any information exchanged here stays here. This is a safe space. Okay.
Wow.
We associates with Cherry Air luxury chairs want you to be comfortable. That's our mission. Your comfort.
Sorry, I just want to clarify something. You're here about chairs?
Yeah. I'm Matthew. I'm a comfort associate, a comfort consultant with Cherry Air. Have a seat.
Okay.
You probably seen that little line there. Have a seat.
That's a good.
And then take the seat with you when you're done. That's the full line.
Right. Yes, the classic succinct Super City slogan. Okay. I thought this was. I just need to adjust mentally for a second. I thought this was something.
I thought this was something. There. Hold on. Let me just.
No, okay. It's. I got it. Thank you. Okay. Well, I guess should I sit up because I was like You know what? I thought I was getting a massage. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I thought I was getting a massage.
No, absolutely not.
No.
No,
Okay.
nope,
Okay.
no,
Okay. Well, my
no.
mistake. My
Will
work
there be
associ-
touching? Yes, lots,
Okay.
lots. But
Okay.
and I want you to rest assured, the way you're lying right now, perfectly fine for this first step. In fact,
Stay like this.
I think it's probably best for me to get to know you in this position, because once again, we're trying to find your chair, and I need to understand your body to
Okay.
find your chair.
Okay, I've kind of shifted gears mentally here. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay here on my stomach because I can't really lay flat on my back because of the big growth on my back. It's kind of like
Good
I have
note.
like a big.
Good note. All right.
Well, it's something I'd love to be able to do. Maybe is to be able to recline a little bit in a chair, but with all these ports and cables and this bulbous veiny growth bag on my back,
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that.
yeah. Okay. Oh, and you're touching it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be sort of like palpating it.
Sure.
Not
sure.
a massage. Absolutely not a massage. But I will be sort of
Understood.
just need to see how it moves. Okay, I need to understand its
Yes.
mass. But feel free to talk through it.
Okay. Yeah. So just like I can't really lay on my back. And so I spend a lot of time laying. I'm sleep on my side mostly or on my stomach.
Right.
And I really would. I'd really love. I would like a new chair. That was something Sal was kind of hinting at. Lately, I've just been kind of using like a. We put a beanbag in Sal's van apartment.
Yeah.
That I've been using for a bit. So, sorry, that tickled.
Yeah.
That's a part tickle.
Yeah, no, this is all important. This is all important when I'm coming back here.
Please, I'm so sorry if any weird noises happen with it's just
these are by far the least weird noises I've ever had in these
good.
sessions.
I'm glad. Just every now and then, like air will pass through.
Are you
like
feeling
one of the
this?
ports of my. No, should I be? What are you doing there?
Okay, hold on, just 1 second. Now, are you feeling this? Okay. I'm getting
What is that? Why was it so hot?
Do you really want to know?
No.
Didn't think so. Angus,
Matthew.
I'll level with you here, okay? Sal was very, very descriptive, a very thorough man. That's Sal. He was very thorough and descriptive about sort of your problems with chairs, and you're kind of in what we call the Goldilocks dilemma.
Oh wow!
Right? Some chairs are too hard, some chairs are too soft, some chairs are too hot, some chairs are too cold. But where's the chair that's just right? Where is it? Angus, do you know where your chair is that's just right?
At Cherriere.
Now you're getting it.
Okay, good.
Now you're getting it. All right. How about you have a sit up now? I've gotten all the information I need to know about your absolutely disgusting mass.
Totally understood. Yep, totally understood. Not a massage. Yep.
Yeah. All right. And now that I'm looking at your front too, I gotta say, not much better. But it's fine. It's fine because chairs don't discriminate. People do. People are merciless, but chairs don't discriminate.
I have mostly ports and a couple sliders on my back, but the knobs have kind of started manifesting on the front.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple. I do have a couple channel sliders down
kind
here
of
on my
like
belly.
Vertical rows of knobs, almost like a like a dog's set of teats.
Sure, they are teat like. I didn't necessarily, I was kind of hoping like I honestly thought the volume sliders on my belly. I thought they kind of, if my belly didn't stick out so much, I would have assumed they would have looked like abs lines maybe,
right, or
definition. But the rows upon rows of knobs really do give. They kind of pulled the eye away. So yeah.
Now, I want you to take a moment and I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And real quick, when I'm going to say a couple of words.
Okay.
And I want you to say the first word that comes to mind. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Comfort.
Unattainable.
Satisfaction.
Pipe dream.
Peace.
I'm sorry, are sounds allowed? That's the first word that came out. It was just kind of like a
Totally fine. Totally fine. Does not listen to instructions.
Sorry, just noticed you're taking a lot of notes there. That's
the note taking process is super important. I have been doing this job for a little bit now, and that's one of the things I've learned is that detailed notes are like the whole job.
yeah. Oh, totally.
Without something to reference, it all goes awry.
Like I'm actually like a reporter, and I'm a podcaster. I use
Oh,
all
no
this equipment
way.
as podcasting, and so I know like prep time is important. Details are important.
So I'll just get up to this thing here and speak into it. I'm speaking into a microphone. I'll just
Yeah. Yes. No, your levels are good. Your levels are good. I kind of keep them ready to go the whole time. Yeah. Are you familiar with podcasting? It's like the radio.
You're never gonna believe this.
What?
I actually used to be a podcaster.
No way.
Yeah,
Get out
yeah.
of town.
No, I swear. I swear.
What did you do?
So I used to be a host on a podcast for villains don't do paperwork.
Get out of town.
Yeah, for the League of Villainous Evil.
This is Heroes Don't Do Paperwork.
That's this podcast?
I'm that guy, yes.
Oh, man, we hated you. We despised you.
We didn't really know that much about you guys.
Oh, man, we had pinatas of you two up in the office every week, and we wouldn't even use the batons to beat them down. We would just start, like, desecrating them. We would just vile shit.
Were these like voodoo pinatas? Because we've had a lot of bad stuff happen to us over the years.
Yeah, they were 100%. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well,
they were voodoo.
There's a lot of my blood and hair and teeth around the city, so I wouldn't be shocked. People have plenty of material to make voodoo dolls of me. So
we initially had to set up like a whole mission, like how do we get their body matter? And then one guy's like, I walked behind him for 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes for him to start shedding, and then he just put it in a zippy, and he brought it back to the office, and we started voodooing it up.
Can I just say? Referring to Ziploc bags as a zippy is very cute. I think that's really endearing.
Well, I'm endeared. Every company has its own like inner language, right? Like its own shorthand.
That was the technical jargon. I got you. You know, hey man, the podcasting game is tough. Like we're barely making scraping by.
Yeah.
So just more power to you. I'm glad you found what seems like your calling. Honestly, you seem really good at this. Like I can't wait to see what you have.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to misrepresent anything here. I wouldn't say chair sales are my calling.
Okay.
It's a family business. Cherriere is run by my grandfather and took over by my father. And
really,
I suppose I'm set to take over the business, but
that's like a pretty big. Like I've heard of Cherriere.
Oh yeah. Everyone's heard of us.
Yeah,
we do all the big chairs. All the big chairs in the city come from Cherriere, but
really,
yeah. I just I don't know what to say. It's never spoken to me. I suppose if I had to say what my passions are, they'd be evil, violence, exploiting the weaknesses in others.
For listeners, Matthew is looking off into the distance with a stare in his eyes that can only be described as unimaginably vacant.
Yeah,
like the lights are on, but there's nothing.
Yeah, there's just the dull look of a killer.
Yeah. Well, hey man,
but the villainy game's tough to get into. I would say this might be controversial. Villainy might be harder to get into than podcasting.
Honestly, man, I kind of get what you mean. Like the villains, honestly, like because I'm working at the newspaper now. I'm writing stories about all this shit that's happening, that's going wrong, and there's not even really that much villainy going on outside in terms of like classic super villainy. There is just reprehensible actions morally. And being done by elected and unelected officials. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Think about how much effort.
Yeah.
Think about how much effort the Quasar, the villain who's like a living star.
Yeah, like a collapsing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. how much effort he had to put into amassing all that energy to go supernova and then detonate and try to destroy Super City.
Yeah.
And then he was ultimately thwarted, and it was a whole thing. He put all that effort into it and it amounted to nothing. Meanwhile, someone over in the Jenga district just takes the base block, the middle block of all blocks.
Why would you ever take the
Why
middle
would you
block?
ever take the middle block? Takes the middle block out from the bottom of the tower.
Yeah. No,
and
thank
puts
you.
it up to the top and says Jenga. Doesn't even put it middle top. They put it middle
No.
side, askew, messing up
Haphazard.
everything. Anyways, countless deaths. Countless.
Who would do that?
Or just a random person. That's the crazy thing.
That's
They
insane.
grab the block, they go Jenga, and then they put it on top, and then the building falls over, and now a kindergarten class is empty.
Oh no! Oh jeez, and that's all legal.
And that's above board. That's above
Wow.
board. That's a policy
Wow.
that was voted on, and the majority said it's good with us.
God, this is a roller coaster of an episode. Okay.
I feel like just by causality, somewhere out there, someone's working through something at the moment. I don't know if it's us. I don't know if it's a listener.
Somebody's going through something. Yeah.
Someone's going through something.
Yeah.
But it's fine because you're going to get a chair at the end of this, and that's your
That's
happy
right.
ending.
That's right. I would kind of love to see what I know you've been kind of working away here, running like programming in some kind of spreadsheet thing going on over here.
Precisely, yeah. There's an algorithm we use that we feed in some data about your lifestyle. We feed in some data about your body dimensions. We just I put in my own personal thoughts, just sort of like an impression of who you are. First impressions.
Sure.
Feed that all in, and then it's going to spit out some results. And then, and here they all come out. It's a dot matrix printer, so just let me just
sure. Pull the stuff off the sides, yeah. Oh, a lot of it. Okay.
Yeah. Not efficient. And then
and this paper isn't the chair.
No, this paper's not the chair. No. The paper will guide me to your chair. And so I'm just looking through this room now. Yeah, you're looking like a crate 16 kind of feller. Like a crate 16 kind of feller. So hold on, let me just get my guy on the horn. All right. Yeah, hey, Frito. Yeah, if you could get the crane and bring crate 16 up to, what floor are we on again?
The third.
Third floor. To third floor, the south facing. Yeah, I see you swinging into view now. Yeah, no, just build up the momentum and just swing it through the window, and then I'll get it in the spot.
Hang on.
1 second, Frito. Angus, if you could just step away from the window.
Oh.
Away from the window. You got it, Frito.
Jesus.
Thanks, buddy.
What the hell? That was so close. You almost took me out with
It
a
was
shipping
dead
container.
on. It was dead on.
Frito
knows his shit, all right?
Okay, Frito.
Close. Bullseye, more like it.
No, it almost killed me close.
Oh, yeah. Frito's. What time are we at? Like 2?
It's like a
Frito's drunk.
Oh, that's so sad. Jesus Christ. So and this portable crane you guys have, you're driving around. He's just driving around with this crane that he can move stuff with.
Yeah.
He can move entire shipping containers. Got it.
He's got his permits.
Yeah,
no, monsters. It's all above board.
It's all above board, which means it has to be right. It's legal.
Yeah. People voted for this.
Yes. What, you're gonna say something legal is immoral? How's that possible? How's that make sense, dipshit?
Now you're getting it.
All right, sorry, I'm a little keyed up.
I'm really good at the League of Villain is Evil. You get it. You get it.
I'm actually I was taking a bit of a break, but I'm thinking about getting back into vigilantism. Now I've got this power, I feel like it comes with kind of some responsibility. You don't have a power, do you?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So so full disclosure, back when I was doing podcast for League of Villainous Evil, we had a guest on, and they predicted my death. Not really predicted.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. And if you were to ask them if they predicted my death, they'd say, no, I didn't predict your death. It's more like I set it forward series of motions that will outcome in your death, but
Oh,
effectively
consequentially, sure.
Yeah. But it was effectively a prediction of my dad. Anyways, I died. It happened.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
You look good.
Yeah, and I had life insurance. So they brought me back. They dipped me in this vat. Dipped me in this vat of goo. And they brought me back to life. But in the process, look, I'm not gonna level with you. I don't fully understand the whole like reanimation process, but like
something's missing, maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, my powers were different. I lost 2 inches off my height. My arms are longer than my feet, which sounds normal.
My arms are longer than my feet.
Well, yeah, your arms are longer than your feet, but you need to understand. Prior to my reanimation, my feet were longer than my arms. So
you had normal arms, long feet.
No, inverse. I had little flippers.
Flipper arms? Well, the one episode I listened to, it didn't come across, so that's cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, as you can see now, I've got more regular proportions. I'm a little shorter, unfortunately. And to answer your question, my power is the ability to wake up every morning without any back pain ever.
Wow.
Yep.
Honestly, that's an excellent power because I turned around 30 and since then I most nights it's a crapshoot, especially with this thing, that's around the time it started happening. My backpack I wake up, it's inflamed, I twisted, my neck hurts. That's wonderful. And that's just
I can't relate.
Wow.
I cannot relate.
Wow. So you could like really just do a number on your back. Oh, really?
Buddy, I've tried to. Yeah. So I threw myself off a building back first. Okay. I landed all spine. Every point of impact was spinal vertebrae.
Yeah.
Okay.
First thing to the ground. Got it.
Yeah. I put myself into bed. I wake up the following morning. No back pain. How's
that possible, though? You threw yourself off a building. How did you not just die?
Life insurance.
Oh, I see. I think I'm starting to put.
Do you not have life insurance? You should get some.
It's
really good.
It's nice to know that the technology exists to bring people back from the dead, and I assume it's probably very expensive, or there's some.
Prohibitive.
You come from that chair money,
yeah. I come from old chair money too.
Old chair money. Yeah. When chairs had 4 legs, am I right?
Yeah. None of this Swedish flat pack crap. No.
I did notice when I mentioned a beanbag earlier. You did kind of retch in your mouth a little. You threw up.
Oh yeah, beanbags are like look. If a forest didn't have to suffer for a chair, why even bother?
Yeah, fuck it.
No point.
Okay, all right. So you've smashed the side of my work. That's going to come out of my paycheck, by the way. But it's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's good. It's good podcast. You don't seem too bothered by it.
Why would I?
Surely I report the news. One of the most important jobs there is. Surely I'm being compensated well for it. No, I'm not.
Oh no.
I'm getting really I'm on a real sarcastic kick today, I think.
There's so much. You seem sort of disillusioned.
That's an excellent word for it. I'm disillusioned by how shitty the world is right now. Yeah.
Do you want some drugs? I don't have any. I don't do this stuff personally, but I can get you some.
Okay.
That's the alternative, the cost-effective alternative to a really good chair is just like a shortcut.
Drugs. You know what? I'm kind of still tangling with the old caffeine monkey on my back. Right. So I should probably I should clarify. We should clarify. Not the actual caffeine monkey.
No. He's locked up again. They got him.
They got him. Everyone's safe. I just mean like I have an addiction to caffeine right now that I'm kind of working through. So I don't need any more drugs. But I'd love a chair. Chair
absolutely.
if you've got one.
And smart move on the drugs thing. They will ruin your life. Okay. Let's get this crate open here. Okay. So I've already analyzed your results. Crate 16 seems like the best bet for you. There's a couple of options in here. I'm going to run you through them. And this is kind of the testing phase. Don't worry about anything you need to do to adequately test a chair to your needs. Okay. This is an entirely for you moment. Okay. So let's bring up the first chair here. What we have here is the classic recliner with a minor twist. It's funny you brought up massage therapy earlier because this recliner has one of those little face hole gaps, but at the back. So let's say you have a big bulging mass at the back.
Check.
Where we're gonna get that idea from? Well, you can slot yourself into this chair, and your hump will rest comfortably in the little cutout, allowing you to fully rest all your other pressure points in the nice padded comfort of this chair. Give it a shot.
Okay. Should I just take it for a spin here?
Take it for a spin. Like I said, do whatever you need to.
All right. I'm just gonna lean back. Oh, that's a good fit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
man, that is
Little lever on the side there. Feel free to flick that.
okay. What's this doing? Oh, hang on. What is this doing?
It's reclining it back. The
Okay.
the footrest pops up. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm
There it is. You feel that? It's getting warmer, isn't it? It's getting warmer. It's getting warmer. It's ice cold now. Now it's getting warmer.
Okay. I have to ask you something.
Yeah.
I'm hearing some like effort noises in the chair.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Is there people in this chair?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we realized was, what our guys in the lab figured out was that oftentimes comfort for the individual comes from the struggles from people far away.
Okay.
And what we have created here is an active conflict confined in a chair.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And it's from that active conflict that keeps the padding always fluffed up, never gets a chance to sit idle. The relaxation, the reclining and the footrest popping up, right? That comes from the gears of war that just keep this conflict going year over year.
Got it.
That lever you flip to get into this comfortable position,
Oh no.
kick the whole thing off.
Oh no. Oh no. So you're telling me I'm literally resting my back and my entire body on like a little mini forever war.
Yep. An eternal conflict.
Wait, so when it got cold, was that like a mini nuclear winter? Like what was that?
100%.
Wow.
Most people just assume they like ease off, but no, the conflict is never ending as long as you're in that chair.
Okay, and if I stand up, is there peace now? Is there peace in the chair?
Peace has been achieved. And then here, let me just push you back there for a moment.
No!
You'll notice that the conflict has immediately resumed.
Just immediately. Oh God, it's very comfortable,
Yes.
Matthew, but I think I am going to get up. First of all, I'm going to get up from the chair, and I don't think that one's a good fit for me. I'm not a big conflict. I have a hard time deriving pleasure from the pain of others.
Interesting. Most people just ignore it.
I know that's kind of the problem. For listeners, when I said that, Matthew was very surprised.
Yeah. I have these wrinkles that
you do, yes, you do.
And I call them my empathy creases.
Mm-hmm.
And they form whenever someone demonstrates empathy, and I just can't relate to it.
Yes. So. There are a moment where you ought to, but you can't. You simply can't. Your body is straining to empathize, but it just can't.
Look, if it doesn't happen to me, it might as well not have happened.
Okay. All right. Well, that chair's a no from me. And honestly, I would love to ask you to never let anyone sit in that chair again, but I know you will. I know you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of our top sellers. But hey, this is your chair, so let's put that one back inside. All right, let's see here. So you're looking for something a little more ethical, as you put it, a little more morally sound. Am I in the right ballpark?
Yeah, and morally sound is great. I would love maybe like a cup holder.
Okay.
Or maybe something like charge my phone with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's one you can try out. Let me just bring this out here. Now, you're going to feel weird in this one, but it's not a bad weird. I want to clarify that this is not a bad weird feeling you can expect to feel.
Okay.
And this is perfectly ethical, perfectly moral. So I want
By
you to have a
your
seat.
standards? Hang on. By your standards or by like the average person's standards?
I reran your tests.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I should say I reviewed your tests.
Yeah.
And I see now that you track pretty high on the empathy scale, so this
Yeah.
is in line with all of those
Okay.
specs.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I just wanted to check. I just wanted to avoid another miniaturized conflict. You know,
Of course. So have a seat in this one.
Okay.
Plop your rear here, and you'll notice that you're just kind of floating in a void. This is a miniature contained empty void. Nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing here. And it just sort of cradles you, holds you in place. You wanted a cup holder. Not technically a cup holder, but let me get you your drink. I'll put that there beside you.
Okay.
You'll notice it's floating right within arm's reach, also in the void.
Okay. It's funny, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
Okay.
So I'm pre-framing this. I want you to try and see the good comparison I'm making here.
I always react harshly to criticism, but try your best.
No, not a criticism. I
Okay.
just like I think this chair honestly kind of feels a bit like a beanbag. Oh wow, I've just never seen.
I know to you that doesn't sound like a criticism.
Okay, all right.
But from people from chair stock, like I'm not even big on chairs. I already covered that. But you might as well have spat on my bloodline.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
But you're still the client. So I'm going to put that behind us. Okay.
It's a little low tech. You know, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I like it. It's very comfortable. I like the floating. Two issues with it.
Sure.
One. My closest friend and coworker has a bit of a gravitational field type situation going on with his.
Oh, interesting.
with his waistband. He's got kind of an invisible fanny pack floating type situation, and I feel like if he sees me floating, he might feel like that's kind of, you know, eating his lunch a little bit, so to speak. That's kind of his floating things is his thing. And then the other is, I've got all this mechanical components coming out of me. Right. I figured, why not get a chair that can kind of interface with that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? I just figured, oh, okay. Are you okay?
No. I'm good.
You're salivating a little bit here.
I just between you and me.
What?
There's a chair I never bring out.
Really?
Because I've yet to find the right butt.
No.
I've yet to find the right tush to occupy this seat. There are legends among the chair folk. Story passed down from time immemorial about a legendary rear, a ass of such magnitude that could only occupy a throne for a machine god not yet realized.
Okay.
So let me put this void away here.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Just put that to the side.
I'm so intrigued by this.
And allow me a moment.
Okay.
Just gotta move this chair aside.
Yeah, for listeners, he's ventured into the shipping container suspended outside our window. He's going way to the back. There's a chest with a. Oh wow. Okay, he's really sweaty. He's kind of got to. Oh, okay. He's pushing some stuff out of the way. Big chest moving out of the way. No, thought it was that ornate chest, but no, it's not. It's whatever. It's behind that. And then there's some kind of scan going on. Are you doing a retinal scan back there?
And
okay. Oh my God. Okay, he's cut his hand and is, I guess,
on the
giving
palm, the least convenient part for that.
I know, that's gonna bug you for the rest of the day. Sliced his palm open with a ritualistic dagger. There's incense coming out from a gap and some low fog coming out of this old yet technical container. I can't see anything. I've lost him in the smoke a bit.
Deep in the bowels of Super City, my great-great-grandfather found a black obsidian box. No tool was capable of penetrating it. The only thing that could satisfy this storage container, this seal, was the lives of the innocent.
Oh boy.
Once we opened it, we put it in a much more modest container that was easier to open for future need. This is the original throne of the king on high, the nameless deity that tore asunder the cosmos and created the universe we reside in today. We gutted it and we refurbished it into this high-tech, beautiful chair that is able to interface with USB ports, HDMI ports, MIDI ports,
XLR
ports.
Oh, thank God. Micro USB, USB-C,
micro USB, Firewire 400, Firewire 800,
coax
serial,
cable,
coax, SATA.
the red, yellow, and white one that came out of the back of the old TVs. The
RCA.
RCA. Thank you. VGA.
VGA. VDI. VDI-I. VDI-D. VDI-P. VDI-X. That's a rare one. You don't always see those. It has the little X next to the rows of pins.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could truly connect with this chair. This feels
and
this
chair wants to connect with you. I hear it in my mind.
You hear it in your mind?
Yeah, this chair is crazy.
Okay. What's it saying?
It's saying, sit on me, Angus. Complete me.
Oh my God.
But like in a non-weird way.
No,
once again, this is morally sound. This is good. This is
morally. No, the innocent lives were already used. Like no one else is gonna.
And that was for the box. That's not for the chair.
No. And honestly, like if the chair's here, we might as well use it.
Might as well be. If anything, it'd be a disservice to those lives to not do it.
Yes, those people would have died for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. Okay, I'm going to just. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow! As I'm kind of lowering myself into the chair,
molding your body.
Well, it's molding to my body, and then there's like a magnetic set of snaps that are fixing each of the ports I have in my back with the chair. I'm becoming one with it. This is incredibly comfortable. Hang on, I'm being flooded with all sorts of information. It's mostly memes and stuff, but that's pretty fun.
That's the Cat 5 cable port.
Oh, nice.
All the internet.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can just use the internet. This is bad for my eyes. It's being projected directly onto my retinas. Is that bad for my eyes?
No, but it is bad for your brain.
Well, sacrifices must be made.
Yeah. That's social media for you.
Yeah.
People voted for it.
People vote. People want it, right? And I kind of want this chair. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I can pull up my editing software. I could work on the podcast right here from my chair. I could even start editing this episode right now.
If you really wanted to, if you really wanted to sink to the depths, you could start editing reality. If you really wanted to. If you really wanted to. Yeah.
With this chair?
Did you want to do it?
Edit reality? That doesn't seem morally.
Yeah. Well, it's an option. It's an optional upgrade.
Oh, okay. Well, is it expensive?
I mean,
for me,
reality. Okay. It'd be expensive initially, but then you could just make money not mean anything, right?
Okay. Well, let me see if I can get that.
Think about any problem you've ever had. This is kind of like a monkey's paw. Are you familiar with the concept?
Honestly, I think I got a bit of a virus a little while back. I woke up one morning and I looked at my recordings and I just had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recordings of an episode where we found a monkey's paw.
Oh, interesting.
And
how did it work out for you?
Honestly, I think it was kind of a bug or something, because it was basically the same episode over and over again. Oh. I don't know how we really got out of that one.
Probably just scrap it. No,
probably just scrapped it. Yeah, I would say don't think too hard about it. Okay. I'm just your lack of an ability to feel anything makes you an exceptional salesman, Matthew.
Thank you.
Exceptional.
Thank you.
I think I want to start with this chair,
right?
But I don't want to go too overboard yet. So I'm fine with just the internet package. That sounds great.
Okay.
And there's this. I'm just gonna put my cup in this this little canister over here to hold it. Oh, hang on. It's like It's like scanning it or something like that. Like there's like is that keeping my drink cool or something? Or
well, it's going to keep your cold drinks cool and your hot drinks hot.
Oh, and I'm being beamed a breakdown of every ingredient.
Yeah.
So is this an
and what it does to your body too?
Yeah, yes, I can see, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Is this an analyze? Is this just like a general purpose analyzing cup holder?
Yeah, anything you can fit in a cup that you then put in the cup holder will be analyzed.
How does that work?
I don't know. I didn't make the chair. Remember?
Okay,
we found
it. Right. Sorry, you found it.
We just put new padding in it and new upholstery.
I see. So I see. So this prehistoric, this chair at the beginning.
Prehistoric. This is pre-universe. this is the alpha with an omega coming some point in the future.
You should probably sit down for this.
Yeah,
Matthew. I've been to the chair at the end of the universe.
No way. You've been to that chair.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So this is the opposite. This is the counterpoint to that chair. Yeah, my buddy Sal sat in the chair at the end of the universe.
How did that not come up when he was talking to a chair salesman?
I don't know how it took us this long to remember that. Wow.
What the hell?
Wow. Well, honestly, man, I'm sold. But like I said, I want to start with the base level of this. You know, I've got to save some money. I want to start with the base package for this chair.
Yeah,
obviously,
that's totally fair.
Obviously, I'll reach out about any kind of upgrades, you know.
Yeah. You know, when you get pushed to the limit, when you realize that who you are is not fit for the world you're in and you need to change, that's when you call me. That's when you reach out.
All right, when I feel more comfortable in the chair than I do in my own skin, that's when I should reach out.
Exactly. When you realize that change for everything has to come from within, that's when you come and reach out to Matthew at Cherry Air. Have a seat, and then take it home with you.
Wow, this is... Thank you. This is a lovely business card you have.
Thank you.
Just a plain white, beveled edges.
Cream stock.
Just excellent font.
Yeah.
Sans serif.
Do you have a business card I could take a look at?
Yeah, I do actually. Here's mine. It's a little goofier, but yeah, check this out.
Oh my god, that is a velvety finish.
Oh my god, this is
so good.
Oh, god,
I'm so jealous of this card.
You can hold on to that if you want, and I'll hold on to this chair. And did Sal set up like a payment thing with you? Like, this is a surprise. Am I paying for this chair? Is this all covered? Like, what's the?
You've already paid for it.
Oh, amazing!
The price was having a seat.
Oh, okay.
You've already satisfied the cost.
Okay, what does that mean?
You've already satisfied the cost.
For listeners, Matthew is stepping back into the shipping container and is pulling away from the building. Hang on, what does that mean? And he's gone. Well, I should probably get to work on this episode of the podcast. It's a long one, so I'll probably just start editing now. For those of you listening at home, remember, try to do the right thing. Even if not everyone voted for it. If it's the right thing, you should still try and do it, I think.
Sorry to pop back in. I forgot my computer. Forget my edible was screwed on right.
Classic Matthew.
Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow was played by Matthew Wally. Matthew the chair salesman was also played by Matthew Wally. If you like the show and want to support it, consider leaving a like or a review or telling a friend about it. All that stuff really, really helps us out. And you can head on over to podcavern.com and check out our merch store. We've got lots of cool hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.